Hi, this is Marty from Blue Lightning TV. I'm going to show you the fastest way to transform your deep shadow photos into powerful dual color portraits and how to quickly reverse or even change their colors. For your convenience, I provided this Shutterstock photo that you could download. However, because it's not for public distribution, I had to add a grid watermark on it. But now, at least you're able to use it so you can follow along. This effect works on both color or black and white photos. Since this photo is a black and white continuous tone image, I'll go to Image and Mode. If you're using a black and white image and the mode is grayscale, check RGB color and make sure it's 8 bits per channel. If it's a color photo, the mode will already be RGB. However, we'll need to convert our color photo into black and white. To do this, click the adjustment layer icon and click black and white. We'll convert our visible image into a smart object so we can bring out the details in the shadows non-destructively. To do this, shift-click the photo to make it active as well, and click the icon at the upper right to open the flyout list. Click Convert to Smart Object. Go to Image, Adjustments, and Shadows Highlights. If Show More Options is checked, the panel will be expanded like this. However, if it isn't checked, it'll just show the Shadows section, which is all we need. In most cases for this type of lighting, we'll need to brighten it all the way to 100%. I'll keep the tone and the radius at their default amounts of 50% and 30 pixels respectively. Basically, tonal width controls the range of tones in the shadows that we modified, which varies from image to image. Too large a value may introduce halos around dark or light edges. The default setting of 50% attempts to reduce these artifacts. Radius controls the size of the local neighborhood around each pixel and determines whether a neighboring pixel is in the shadows or highlights. Moving the slider to the left specifies a smaller area, and moving it to the right specifies a larger area. We'll make a copy of our subject by pressing Ctrl or Command-J. Double-click an empty area of the layer to open its layer style window. Click Color Overlay and the color box. Pick any color you want. Change its blend mode to multiply. Click the layer mask icon to make a layer mask next to the top layer. Open your gradient tool and at the top, make sure the linear gradient icon is active. Click the gradient bar and in the gradient editor, click the black and white preset. Click the lower left stop and the color box. If it's not solid black, drag the color in the preview window to the lower left corner. Place your tool just to the left of center and press and hold the Shift key as you drag your tool to the right approximately this much. Make the subject under it active and open its layer style window. Click Color Overlay and pick a different color. That's it. Voila! Keep in mind, since every color has its own inherent level of brightness and therefore will make the face brighter or darker, we can adjust the brightness of the face with the Shadows Highlights filter. For example, I'll double-click Color Overlay of the bottom layer and pick a bright green, which brightens the half of the face that's green. I'll double-click its Shadows Highlights and reduce the shadows until I like the level of brightness on that half of my image. To switch the colors around, make the layer mask active and invert it by pressing Ctrl or Command-I. To reduce the brightness on the green half of the face, make the bottom layer active. Click the adjustment layer icon and click Levels. Drag the input shadows to the right to darken the deepest tones, and drag the middle input slider to the right, which adjusts the intensity values of the middle range of gray tones without dramatically altering the highlights and shadows. drag the output white level to the left, which darkens the white level in our image. This is Marty from Blue Lightning TV. Thanks for watching.